When corrupt cops underestimate the power of the people, they often find themselves humiliated. Today, we're diving into the moments when citizens stood up, fought back, and left corrupt officers red-faced and embarrassed.
Can't hear you.
You don't have my signed authorization to have my face on that camera. Turn it off.
Can I have your signed authorization? This guy's coming up aggressive, everyone.
It appeared as if the employee considered himself too high as he claimed that the auditor did not have his authorization. Well, in fact, he was on public property and he could audio and video record anything he could see from there. However, the employee was not happy about this and did something shocking.
Can I help you?
No, can you help us?
Yo, get away from me, buddy.
No, dude. Who are you?
Get away from me, dude.
Why are you here?
Back the
Why are you here?
I suggest you leave me alone.
You're on private property.
I suggest you do something about that then and get back inside.
Ooh. Really?
Yeah, really. You like going around people like this?
You know
think
what?
that's fun? Don't touch my buddy.
Oh, go ahead. Oh, so
do it. Do it.
What?
Touch it. That's on camera.
What
back the.
What are we doing here?
Back the off, buddy. You touch. You get tased. Get the back inside.
What's going on here?
Get the back inside. Do not touch me.
The hideous man tried to grab his camera and even proceeded to lie about it later. Roberts felt threatened and pulled out his taser in self-defense. Both of them continued to argue with him.
Why did he come up and grab me?
You back off.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did, buddy.
Get that thing out of my face.
No, you come up to me, get in my face, I'll do something, buddy. Get inside.
I'll call 911.
Get inside.
Call the sheriff's department. Yep. Whoa, dude.
Whoa, dude, you just come up and grab people? What the is wrong with you? Your homie did.
Don't he my homie. This is private property. You say you're filming.
This is an easement. I'm not on your property. You see that? That belongs to the city.
And why are you here anyway?
So let me ask you a question. Does that give you the right to come up and grab my camera and almost break it?
People here? Hey,
you assaulted me, buddy.
Call 911. Call the sheriff's department.
Hey, call your husband.
Fat boy.
Oh man, wow, this guy's great.
Get in, Tubby.
Yeah, he's freaking hopped off on freaking meth. Look at his teeth.
Yeah, look at you, buddy. You come up and grab me for fucking reason. What's your problem? What did I do to you? What did I do to you? I'm out in public recording, and you come up and grab somebody, dude.
Realizing that he couldn't bully Roberts anymore as he had his taser out, both of them decided to go back inside. However, he had the audacity to call the cops on Roberts, who quickly went over to confront him.
Hey, how about this? I go up to you and grab your phone right out of your hand and snatch it. What are you gonna do if I do that? You're gonna beat the shit out of me, right? He grabbed my Yeah, buddy, I got your name too. You're gonna get a nice little talking to with the police. Oh, nothing, just gonna it out here, that's about it. Yeah, by one of their workers.
What happened?
I was just out here taking some pictures, and one of the guys came out here saying he didn't want to be filmed, and he ran up to me, started circling me, grabbed my camera, started pushing up on me. So that sounds like an assault. And it's all videotaped.
You have it on video?
Oh, it's all recorded. Luckily, he didn't break my camera. Otherwise, I probably couldn't show you guys if you want to see it. Because I do want to press charges on him.
Was there something involving a tasing?
Oh, I pulled it out in self-defense.
Okay.
When you come out at me like that and you're about to destroy my stuff and do bodily harm to me, you're damn right I'm gonna pull a taser on someone.
After hearing what had happened earlier, the deputy should have instantly gone inside and held the employee accountable for escalating the issue. However, he started to argue with Roberts, who wasn't in any mood to listen to him.
Okay.
Oh yeah, we're gonna do a report on him too.
That's fine, we can do that.
Oh yeah, they're gonna have to learn.
I just need to give this deputy your information for me, all right? You have an ID or something?
I don't have an ID. Yeah, buddy, you're gonna learn you can't come outside and grab people, man. That ain't right.
While we're handling this, don't yell. You're just
All right.
cause him to get up.
Is it free speech? Am I allowed to say stuff?
Well, you have a freedom of speech, but there's also something called breach of peace.
Okay, I'd like to see you try that, buddy. Those people put hands on me. I'm the victim. So you want to turn it around on me?
I'm not turning it around.
Please do so.
What I'm telling you is,
You guys are known to be the biggest piece of shit.
However, if this wasn't enough, the officer also threatened Roberts with an arrest. It was bizarre to see how the cops were dealing with this situation.
let me explain something to you, all right?
Yeah, sure. Explain to me public photography and people coming up and touching me. What did I do wrong?
Are you gonna let me talk?
Go on ahead.
What I was saying is, I don't need you yelling while I'm trying to talk to this man, because that's gonna cause him to yell, cause a scene. You get mad, he's gonna get mad, then it escalates.
Okay,
Just talk to this deputy.
let me tell you something. I'm allowed to say whatever the hell I want.
You are.
If I want to say because he came up and grabbed me and I want to call him a dummy for doing that, I have every right
Guess
to.
what? If you yell across this parking lot while you have all these people standing around, that is called breach of peace.
You want to try that,
I
buddy?
will lock you up for
You
that,
want
okay?
to try that?
Yes, I will.
You want to try that?
All right.
Try
We're not going
it.
that
Try
route,
it. Try it. Name and badge number.
Corporal Driggers, 108.
Name and badge number.
Driggers, 236.
All right, go do my charge.
That's when the supervisor went inside Dove Technologies to have a talk with the other people involved. Meanwhile, Roberts was alone with the other deputy, who was also being schooled by Roberts.
Can you go tell him, go question the guy who me?
He's gonna conduct his investigation. It's not my job to supervise the supervisor.
So you can't tell him the information I just gave you? What, the
personal
description of the individual?
Okay. Do you see him up there?
No, he's not. He's inside hiding. He hasn't left either. I've gotten every license plate, every car that's come in and out of here. I made sure of that.
What was he wearing?
Yeah, the blue shirt. Short, dark hair, fat. Probably the only short, fat one in there.
Harassing employees and pulling a taser on someone.
Oh, cool. Did they mention that they came out when I was just taking pictures of their property and they came up and grabbed me? Did they tell you that? Did they tell you they circled me and surrounded me? They mentioned that in the 911 call?
Did a taser.
Oh, they didn't mention the part before though, right? The part where they assaulted me, they forgot, they left that out.
We got a call about a suspicious person being on the property.
However, even the deputy didn't seem too happy with Roberts' action and started to turn against him. Roberts was shocked to see these cops going against him, as none of them were willing to review the footage that could have proven the truth.
Am I on the property?
I'm assuming you were if you were over there.
Oh, you're assuming I was.
Were you over there? You said you were filming that car.
You know what? I'm not going to answer any more questions.
Walking around the vehicles, filming the cars, so that means you was on the property.
I'm not going to answer any more questions. That's how
I didn't ask
stupid
you
you are.
questions.
That's how stupid you are.
Keep on, buddy.
Yeah. We're on. This is called a career killer right here, this camera. Yeah.
That's all you got to do, ain't it?
Yeah, it is. And you got to violate rights and not uphold
I'm not violating your right. You can film all day.
Well, you just said I was on their property.
You said you was on their property.
I never did once.
You said you was walking around the cars, filming the cars.
I said I was filming every license plate and every car going
So,
in and out.
right.
Did I say I was inside their
If we're
property?
gonna do this report, you need to explain to me in detail how it got to the point.
Do you see where I'm standing? Do you see where I'm standing right now? Hey, I'm over here.
Standing by the mailbox?
I'm
Technically, this is still their property.
You're so
Until
dumb.
you're in the roadway.
I dare you, man. I dare you.
Dare me to what?
Trespass me. If you think this is their property, trespass me.
You need to explain to me what happened to the point to where you say you got assaulted.
How about I talk to this guy? Is this your supervisor? You're not, man, you're just an idiot.
Walk over there and talk to me.
Soon after, another deputy showed up, and it appeared as if this had become quite an issue. Roberts went over to him and started explaining what had happened, hoping he might be interested in the actual truth.
Deputy Postation 229.
Man, I just got assaulted, and this guy really doesn't care. He's not really.
He's just talking shit, running his mouth. That's all he does.
I'm just talking shit.
Trying
You
to
hear this,
ask
guys?
him. He said he got assaulted, but he is yet to tell me how.
I
He
told
got
you-
circled by this guy.
I've told him multiple times this guy is terrible. If you're a supervisor, reprimand him.
I'm not a
He'll.
supervisor.
All right, can you help me and do your job?
Our
And
supervisor's over there. He done cussed him out.
oh, why did I cuss him out? Because he said he was going to arrest me after I got
He
assaulted.
said he was going to arrest you for breach of peace if you didn't shut your mouth all across the parking lot.
How about you shut your mouth? How about you do that, buddy? Just shut your mouth.
I don't
Because
have
you're
to
useless.
do anything you say.
You're useless, bro.
Okay.
You're a useless public servant.
Right.
That's all you are. And then he went boom and grabbed my camera and twisted as hard as he could. He almost broke the lens off. So I'm just curious, if he's allowed to do that, can I do that to anyone? Like if I see a girl in public and she has a purse on and I'm like, give me that purse, let me see it for a second. I can just grab it. Okay, so that's illegal.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, just making sure.
Finally, the supervisor returned, and it seemed as if he wasn't interested in delivering justice to Roberts.
Well, Mr. Roberts, I spoke with the two gentlemen that came out and dealt with you. All right. All their information is going to be entered into the report as well as your statement that you gave this deputy. All right.
All right.
I made them aware that yes, you can view video from a public area, which the roadway is public. But if you cross over into the
I've checked the property lines. I don't need directives.
Okay. Well, I still got to tell you, okay?
You don't have to tell me.
Well, I'm going.
Roberts realized that he wouldn't be getting any good news from these tyrants, and that's when he decided to ridicule the deputies who were trying to give him a law lesson.
If you go onto their property, you will be arrested for trespass.
Wash your hands afterwards. Just wash your hands.
That has nothing to do with what we're doing.
I just don't want you to look at your hands. So make sure if you ever mask, to wash your hands afterwards, okay?
All right. You go on the property, you're going to go to jail.
If you smoke, that's not good, man. So please don't smoke. Please don't do heroin. Oh, there'll be a big protest here, buddy. I'm going to have big signs that say and I'd like to see you come try do something then. We're going to have a nice little protest out here. Peaceful protest.
Case number is 226-626. Time 72822.
I bet you're upset I didn't have any warrants. Hey, remember, wash your hands, man. Just wash your hands.
The auditor was preparing to leave the scene, but that's when Sergeant Morrison arrived and immediately approached him. He had no idea what was about to happen, and you'll be shocked.
How you doing, sir? How you doing, sir?
Not too good.
Wow, what's going on today, buddy?
I had some dude inside. Oh, you're getting really close, man.
Oh, yeah, I like to get close. I like to talk to people.
Can you stop?
Sir,
So
I want to talk to you. What's going on, my friend?
Stop getting so close to me, dude.
What's going on, man?
Dude, stop approaching me.
Sir, I'm allowed
Back
to
the
approach
fuck
you.
off, dude. Give me some space, dude.
Go ahead and turn.
Give me some space,
Put your hands
dude.
behind your back.
No, give me some. Ow!
The sergeant had no authority to do this, as he just threw his camera onto the ground and went over to arrest him. Roberts was stunned to be on the receiving end of this police brutality.
For you?
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, very nice, dude. Very nice. Enjoy the lawsuit. Enjoy paying for my camera too.
Absolutely.
Enjoy paying for my camera.
Now, you getting resisting arrest?
Resisting, I'm not moving.
Nope. When I went to put my hands on you, you pulled away from me.
Yeah, because you have no right to arrest me.
Sir,
I did
you're
nothing.
under arrest. You have the right to attorney
You
have
kept
him or
approaching me.
Sir, you have the right to attorney have him or present before any questions asked. You decide any time to exercise these rights and not make any more statements. Do you understand these rights?
I don't answer any more questions without a lawyer present.
Absolutely. All right, go ahead and stand them up. So here's the thing. You pulled it out and you was starting them.
He attacked me. It's on camera.
All right. Well, we're going to log all this in too.
Good, do it. Thanks for breaking my camera. Appreciate it, man.
Cool.
Make sure you get my battery too.
Roberts was then taken to the police station, and that's when Sergeant Morrison committed the disgusting act of deleting all the footage of this incident. However, Roberts ended up recovering the footage, and it was evident that Morrison was done. Rightly so, he was fired from his position after an internal investigation. Well, if you think this cop had a moment of rage, you'll be shocked to see what this next officer did.
Stop following us around! That's your last warning!
You got that.
Go ahead and record it. Officer Tobler 612. No problem.
In June 2013, a couple observed a police officer arresting someone, and that's when they started to record him. However, after some minutes, Officer Scott Tobler couldn't resist and went over to confront them.
10-4.
I have a Zoom meter, so if you need to pull it out or whatever.
Do me a favor, activate your camera on this pickup. Sydney, can you tell me a car suspicious vehicle? Going to be commercial truck, Nebraska 393616, 393616, occupied 2 times.
You don't have to give your ID when you did nothing wrong.
Okay, fine. 11th in Illinois.
Yeah, you hold it.
Yeah, license, registration.
Did I commit a
Proof of
crime?
insurance.
Did I commit a crime?
I want your license, registration, and insurance.
I'm asking you, did I commit a crime?
I will explain that in a second here.
Well, according to Nebraska state statute, all I have
just
to
asked you for your license,
Well, I
your
understand.
registration, and your proof of insurance.
Okay, I'm going to tell you, you're being video recorded and audio recorded.
So are you.
Oh, well, good.
They had committed no crime, yet the officer demanded their ID. The guy, Stephen Bell, had no obligation to give his credentials, but he ended up handing them over to the officer.
And you're telling me I did not commit a crime. Correct?
Shanghai 612 393616, white and gray 92, 1500, white and gray 92, Chevrolet 1500, registered to Stephen Bell, 2446 11th Avenue, 2446 11th Avenue, Sydney, 5/2/2014, February 2014, insurance is still valid. 10-4.
I'm gonna ask you again, what am I being pulled over for? What am I being stopped for? Am I being detained?
23.
Not at the moment.
Well, can I have my license registration to be free to go, please?
Why are you circling my crime scene?
Officer Tobler claimed that they were constantly following him and interfering with his traffic stop. However, videotaping cops is not illegal as they are doing it from a distance. They were simply driving on the road and the cop had no reason to act like a tyrant.
I do not have to answer any questions without a lawyer present.
Okay, why are you constantly following us?
I do not have to answer any questions without a lawyer
Are
present.
you afraid?
I do not have to answer any
Okay.
questions without a lawyer
I'm going
present.
to tell you what. The next time you follow me to a crime scene or any scene of that nature, including a traffic stop or anything of that nature, I will arrest you for obstructing. Because one, you're taking away my focus on what needs to be taken care of.
But you're
All we're doing
but
is
you
driving.
are
Let me explain something to you.
well, let me explain something to you. You don't run the law, you only enforce
Do
the
you
law.
want to go to
that's
jail for obstructing?
there. For what?
What
For
are
I'm
we,
driving down
what
the
is he
street.
You are
obstructing?
taking away from my duties right now.
All he's doing is driving down the street.
Do you want to go to jail too?
For what?
For
Obstructing.
what? Obstructing
Officer
what?
Hofrock, what am I instructing by driving down the street?
Another officer had joined in on the conversation, and he tried to de-escalate the situation by explaining the details in a much better way.
Stephen, what he's trying to explain is when you keep driving by and things like that, he has to take some focus away from what he's actually
So
trying
the
to do.
5 other cars that I've watched do the same thing, they're going to get stopped too tonight?
You've
Because
drove
I have them
around-
on video, Officer Hofrock.
Well,
I have this
drove-
video.
You've drove around at least 5 times since I've been right here.
So
We've
is other vehicles. So have people walking by.
They're leaving the theater.
Um,
That's understandable. Or are you just
so
leaving-
you're telling me I don't have the right of freedom of movement?
all I'm saying is you're creating a problem for yourself.
You're creating a problem
No,
for me
you're
right now.
creating. Look.
You
Stop.
have stopped me for no
Listen.
reason.
The officer wasn't making any sense, and he had no answers for the Bell's question. However, he suddenly lost his cool and had a shocking reaction.
Stop following us around.
There's no logins.
Stop following us around! That's your ass!
You got that.
Go ahead and record it.
We are.
Officer Tobler 612, no problem. Just because you're a chicken shit mother and you have no problem. Scott, that's
Really?
enough. Steven, go, okay? Just go.
That's
I
all
would
we
like to
were
file
doing.
charges. He threw something at me for a...
Okay.
I would like to file charges,
Let me
Officer
get your
Hofrock.
information and I will forward that on to Major Akins.
Okay.
Okay?
I'll
He handles all of the internal
Okay.
affairs. Okay? So what's a phone number for you, Steven, so he can get a hold of you? Scott?
Tobler completely lost his cool and had to be physically removed from the scene by the senior officer, who stood there and noted his details for a complaint against him.
The first time I came around, yelled at me to go
Threw
the
his
threw his hands up like he wanted to fight me.
Okay.
Right there on that corner,
and we did nothing
and
but drive
I didn't
by.
do anything but drive by. The first time.
Okay.
At that point in time, I parked. Thought if he had a problem, he can come over and talk to me. And this is the attitude I get. You saw right here, I gave him no attitude. I questioned. He doesn't like being questioned.
All right. All right. I will take those concerns on to Major Akins. Okay? That's all I can do at this point.
That's fine.
Okay?
Thank
All
you.
right.
Next, we have a situation where an officer who thought he was above the law got humbled pretty fast.
You don't gotta, hey, say boss, wrong move, let's go, I said go, What the hell is wrong with you walking up? No, baby, no, it's New Year's, don't do that, New Year's. Hey, nah, you go get out my parking lot. I want you in the street, let's go. They ain't have to ask you that many times. Boss, I'm telling you, man, let's go.
Nobody finna do nothing, man. Walk.
Officer Avery Willis and Kenya McCarty were seen threatening the poor guy to leave the space without any reason. Officer McCarty repeatedly activated her taser in front of Muriel. He already seemed to be under so much stress while walking away.
I'm telling you.
Stop one more time, put you on your ass, man. I'm on. Come on, keep it going.
Let's go, in the street.
Keep it going. Keep it going. Wherever you gotta go, go. I'm not, hey, come back around here. Come back around here.
I don't got time. Finna go to jail for public drunk. I'm telling you, that's what's finna happen. Okay. Sir, first and last warning, get off the light. First and last warning, get off my light. Let's go. He like, stupid, nah, he finna get off my light, take a Waffle House. Let's go, I want you out my grass. Hey, they been doing that. They called me and Nazis came my phone. Bro, while we was out there, I'm talking about, them ain't no fireworks. I just in Waffle House parking lot, and he gonna be Clement's problem.
Things didn't end there, because then the cops decided to chase Muriel on wheels. There was no obvious reason for going back to him, but what followed next will leave you stunned.
1023.
Go ahead.
1023. Give me your left arm. Give me your left arm. Okay. All right. Stay down. Give me your left arm.
Stop! Stop resisting!
Lay flat. Lay down flat on your stomach. Lay down flat. All right, stop.
Come on. Everybody back.
Stop!
Give me your right hand. Give me your right hand.
Muriel wasn't resisting during the arrest as 3 officers had pinned him down. Still, Officer McCarty unreasonably used the stun gun on him several times. You won't believe what these cops did next.
That's the cuff.
All right, relax your right arm. Put your right arm behind your.
Let's go! Oh, you finna get it again! You finna get it again!
Man, stop me. Man, stop. Stop.
Now you grab my tape. Okay.
Man, stop.
Stop moving. All right. Stop moving!
What you grabbing?
All right, get your baton out. Use your baton to pry his arm.
He ain't going nowhere.
Extend it.
Come here already.
Ooh.
All right.
There you go. Come on. 4, 3, 2,
Even though Muriel was lying helpless on the ground, officers were still using a stun gun. Were they trying to tase him to death? But their ruthless behavior didn't end there, as the ugliest part was about to come.
All right. Hey, nah, let him. Let him stay on the ground. Let him get.
Right here.
Cardi.
Cardi. None on this side. None on the back pockets. I'm about to turn over.
Y'all got him in the corner?
Nope.
I'm saying, like,
check his pocket right there.
All right, something in that pocket.
Come on now. You want me to low?
You want to keep trying to kick me?
Hey, y'all got it. Now we get you get up.
He was looking at the cops with pain in his eye. Little did he know he was looking at those who murdered that night. The cops then proceeded to put him in the back of the police cruiser.
All right. Hey, now, hold him still real quick. I'm gonna fix that leg situation right now. Hey, now, fix it. I'm gonna fix that leg situation right now.
extend the stay, Sarge. Hey,
oh, get in, watch your head. Come on, get in.
Sir.
Here, grab his. You have to grab him by the arm. Grab him right here under his arm.
Take my shit.
Come on, get your legs in.
Y'all pull him back.
Okay, I got the door.
Pull him back. I need to get his
We can work with him up there.
Let's work about his. Willis, go over there.
This night, after placing Muriel inside the car, they forgot about him and chatted for a long time. Officers Avery Willis, Kenya McCarty, and James Land were all involved in the ruthless arrest of Keith Muriel.
Tell him, don't open that door.
Look at the windows down.
Put him back in that car. Sorry, I promise you we ain't had no choice. Go look at him. Okay. You tell me you go take this
at the car and you go get him.
and you go get him by yourself. We'll take all the handcuffs off and you put the handcuffs on.
He off something.
Sorry, he off something.
Realistically, he is off something right now because the way he look at you, you can tell like he'll
just
stare
look
at
at you like this, and you'll be talking. He just look. So we walked them all the way over there to Waffle House in the parking lot, Sarge, and we came back over here finna get ready to go 10-8. He walks back over here. Security said he done told him at least 8 times to stop harassing the people that was parked over here. He kept coming back and forth. Now when we walked him over there to Waffle House, we came right back over here after we done told him to not come back over here.
Officer McCarty accused him of staring at him, and they all giggled about his arrest. But that night was the last night of Keith Muriel, as he later died in police custody. Former officers Avery Willis, Kenya McCarty, and James Land were called by a grand jury. According to court documents, McCarty is charged with second-degree murder, and Land is charged with manslaughter. The indictment for Willis has not yet been released. Hinds County Sheriff Tyree Jones said Land was released from jail after posting a $75,000 bond. McCarty bonded out on $150,000. Officer Land had not been arrested. Muriel's family has filed a wrongful death lawsuit against the officers involved. Surprisingly, this isn't the last time cops made a fatal mistake.
Hey, lady, get over here.
On the 23rd of June 2023, officers were dispatched to an apartment complex for a disturbance involving a woman who was damaging property at the apartment complex. But you won't believe what she did as soon as the officer tried to have a conversation with her.
Hey, lady, get over here. Get over here.
This 46-year-old woman, later identified as Melissa Perez, started running towards her apartment, and she quickly locked herself inside. Officers tried to communicate with her through the window in her courtyard. Instead of replying normally, she did something shocking.
You're gonna get shot!
Shoot me! You ain't got no warrant!
The door!
No!
Officers observed that this female grabbed a hammer inside the apartment. One officer drew his weapon and also notified dispatch that he had the woman at gunpoint so that additional officers could arrive at the scene.
Hey, hold on.
You ain't got no warrant!
Let's go. Move. Go, get him. Hey, watch out, watch out!
Hey!
Back up!
Hold on.
You ain't got no warrant!
Hold on, watch out. Go, get him. Hey, watch out,
Two officers jumped over the railing at Melissa and ran forward with the hammer towards the window, striking it and shattering it. One of the officers drew his firearm and at her. At this time, two other officers shot Melissa, and what happens next is horrible.
Hey, so if we have all this evidence...
Hold on, B, hold on.
You ain't got no warrant!
Go, get him. Hey, watch out,
Back up!
Hold on.
You ain't got no warrant!
Go, get him. Hey, watch out.
Watch out!
EMS arrived at the scene as soon as she was taken into custody, but Melissa was pronounced dead after midnight. Well, this victim got unlucky, but the same couldn't be said about this next case. On the 3rd of February 2024, officers were dispatched to a location by Harris County Sheriff's Office. They received a call where the responder claimed that someone had broken into their house. Deputies responded to a reported break-in at an apartment, but it was secure. Shortly after, they investigated another nearby break-in, finding signs of forced entry. That was when this scary night started.
I'm gonna tell you to check a right check only.
Sheriff's office! Here, let's go down. Someone's coming.
Shots fired!
After some seconds passed, a woman with a gun approached the door. The deputies fired, and the cop at the scene opened fire at her. It continued till there was no movement from inside.
I'm gonna tell you check if I check down.
Sheriff's office! Here, let's go down that one a little bit. Where's that? Go down, go down. Go down. Charles 12, we need people, shots fired.
Surprisingly, this wasn't the last time a police officer mistook someone and did something shocking.
To him, and he gives it to the other guy. The other guy's like, all right, I'm out, peace.
Get off the bike. Hands behind your back.
What?
Hands behind your back.
Okay, okay, okay. What did I do? Ow.
The officer made no attempts to converse with the rider regarding the stop and straight away knocked him to the ground, also damaging his bike in the process. Kyle remained clueless and was terrified to see what was happening.
When he was hiding, I thought he was going to take off.
What?
So, when you came by and your license plate is hidden like that?
It's not even my bike. It's my dad's.
Sorry?
It's not even my bike, it's my dad's.
It's your dad's. Okay.
Huh?
Am I gonna it like this?
I mean, you probably already from slamming into the ground.
I didn't plan it on the ground.
I don't know, man.
Alright. You have a driver's license on you?
Yeah.
The officer had proceeded to handcuff him as well, and it was then that he came over to demand his ID. Instead of asking for identification before him, the officer resorted to force, which was utterly appalling to witness.
Do you have any ID on you?
Yeah, I just said.
Yeah.
It's in my pocket here. For this jacket pocket, yeah.
Let me just get your ID and then I'm going to uncuff you, alright?
Alright. Got insurance in there too.
Oh?
Yep.
You okay?
Yeah.
Slide one knee up. Help you out.
Ugh.
And just like that, Kyle was out of handcuffs. The officer tried to explain his earlier actions, and you'll be shocked to see how he tried to cover himself.
I would have pulled over.
So the reason normally we would.
Yeah.
When guys hide the plate,
Yeah.
they don't pull over, they take off.
Well, if guys are gonna take off, they won't have a license plate, to be fair.
No, but what they do is they do like what you do where you tuck it behind the fender. I've had guys where they'll put magnets and then just
Yeah.
flip it down.
But I mean, if you're gonna run from the cops, you wouldn't want a license plate anyways, right?
No, I wouldn't think so, but they
Yeah.
do it, and they put stolen plates on there and
Yeah.
whatever else.
Fair enough.
So that's why I had to do that, it's just so you wouldn't fly.
All right.
But anyways, all right. I'm just gonna run your plate. As long as everything's okay, you're good to go.
Well, actually, this wasn't a traffic stop to begin with, but an assault on the poor driver. Realizing that he had messed up big time, the officer tried to get off the scene as quickly as possible.
No, it's like that. This all bent and shit now.
9 November 9, X-ray 7.
Yeah, like you see how it's all bent now? It's like bent like this. I don't know. I'm gonna give it a little bit.
Yeah, everything's 10 forward.
You didn't have to like throw me off the bike.
I wasn't trying to throw you. I was just trying to hold you so you wouldn't. Like, I was holding you so
You threw me, man. Come on.
However, Kyle was not going to slide his loss so easily and demanded reimbursement from the officer. His response once again will shock you and will prove how such assaults are too common for him.
Yeah, well, I gotta make this right, so what can you do?
I don't know, you tell me. I've never had a situation like this.
I mean, generally, they pick it up and drive off. I don't know.
I don't know, man. Like, is there like a reimbursement for my fucked up handlebar? I don't know.
You put it in. Like, I'll look into it for you. It's my bad. Like, it's my fault.
Yeah. Like, I don't know. I don't know, man. It's not even my bike, which is like the fucking worst part about it.
Let me get my sergeant here, see what we can do for you.
Okay, thank you.
Try to start it in the meantime. And
okay.
The officer refused to take any accountability for his actions and showed no remorse for the assault he had committed. Kyle stood there for some time before he just departed on his way. As of today, Kyle plans to take legal action against the officer and the police department regarding this assault. We can only hope that he gets justice and that the corrupt cop is held accountable for his actions. Surprisingly, it's not the first time an officer was caught lying on the camera and had to do a walk of shame.
It's the First Amendment. You cannot restrict my speech, not unless it's fighting words.
In July 2022, YouTuber Joshua Lloyd was filming himself out in public as he was engaged in a public recreational activity when an unknown bystander called the cops claiming that he looked suspicious. Soon after, a couple of officers from the Phoenix Police Department arrived and confronted Mr. Lloyd.
All right, guys, we'll talk to you soon, and we'll see you later. Oh, hold on. We got the cops. They're gonna run my license plate.
Good morning.
Morning, can I help you?
I don't know, can we help you? Do you live here?
No, but this is public, correct?
I'm not sure on that. It could be private property.
Could be, but if there was, I do believe there would be a sign posted somewhere, right?
Not necessarily.
Well, I mean...
somebody called on you.
Mr. Lloyd, who was standing at a public place, had no reason to be removed from there. The officer, however, refused to understand the situation and kept escalating the situation as he tried to search his car parked down the road.
Is that your car?
That is my car.
Okay. Well, if it is public...
I mean, I would figure it's public. You have electric access here.
You have a right there?
State issued sign.
Is that public property right there?
Where? Right there?
Yeah, right just north of us.
Could possibly be, because it's easement.
Is there anybody in the car?
No, just me. But if you want to go check, go ahead, go check.
Can I get your permission to do anything else?
No.
Do I need your permission?
No,
Do I
because
need your permission to check the car?
You would need my permission to go inside the car.
No, but you just said if you want to go check if there's someone else in the car.
Yeah, go check and you can go look in and see if...
Go ahead. Do I need you to tell me to go ahead to do it, or can I do it on my own?
Well, I mean, you could do it on your own. You can do a plain view search.
Okay, good. Making sure I thought you were under the impression you had to give me permission.
To go inside the car, you need permission.
Suddenly, the officer's attention switched to his car as he went over to check the tags of the car. It seemed the officer had made the situation personal, driven by his ego, and was trying to escalate the situation.
I mean, would you guys like my name? I'll give you my name. You don't have to run the plate for it because my name's not on the plate.
What's your name?
My name is Josh.
Josh?
Mm-hmm.
Josh what?
Lloyd. L-L-O-Y-D.
L-L-O-Y-D?
Correct.
Is it Josh or Joshua?
It's Joshua.
Hey, Phil.
Joshua Lloyd.
Huh?
Joshua.
You're not towing my car.
We may have to tow it. It's not registered to him. It's registered to a female. It's abandoned. It's left on the roadway running. I'm not going to leave it here.
Ooh.
Just running. So let's get a hold of
Really?
the boss, and we'll find out if for safekeeping. Otherwise, somebody's going to make off with this thing.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Wow.
The car actually belonged to Lloyd's mother-in-law, and she was aware that he was driving it. However, once again, the officer had no legal authority to conduct a search, as there were no reports or complaint of a stolen car.
Not even going to question me on who it's registered to? Would you like the insurance and registration?
No, you're not driving it. Why would I ask for that?
Oh, I am driving it. It's just parked right now.
Are you driving it right now?
No, it's parked.
Okay, so you're not driving.
No.
Sure, what's your name?
Joshua Lloyd.
Joshua
Lloyd.
J-O-S-H.
Uh-huh. L-L-O-Y-D.
What's your birthday, Josh?
You can also look me up on YouTube under You People.
I'm gonna try and
He looks a lot older than
Yeah, I know I do, don't I?
I'm gonna try and get a hold of the owner, see if they know where the car is. Otherwise,
She'll tell you that her son-in-law has it.
One of the officers remained calm and looked much better than the tyrant cop who had made the issue more personal. Lloyd kept venting out his frustrations before the officer confirmed that he was legally okay to drive the car.
I'm not trying to catch you in anything, man. I mean, asking a simple question. Why are you going the third degree? Because I'm standing on the side of the road filming a wall and not even asking me what I'm doing. That's a hell of an investigation skill you guys got there.
Okay. Have you been allowed to use the car?
I live with her, yes, and I'm allowed to use the car, hence the reason why I have it.
Okay, all right. Well, we're going to do some research, find out whose property that is. You got your name, your information. If it turns out that it is private property, then I'll author a report for trespassing.
I don't think it would be private property because what I was doing was a public event. So you guys never even asked
Listen to
me.
your statement.
It was later confirmed that the sidewalk where Lloyd stood was indeed a public space. Despite realizing that Mr. Lloyd had not violated any law, the officer showed no remorse and continued to be difficult, refusing to simply acknowledge his mistake.
I don't think. That's why I'm going to find out for sure whose property.
Okay, you go ahead for sure.
Okay, well, I'll do it later. Again, here's the thing. I don't need your permission to check out whose property it is, but I appreciate you giving me the go-ahead. All right, we'll look into that.
Can I have your name and badge number, please? Your card?
8632.
Your card, please. I have a bad memory.
8632.
8632.
You're recording it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I have your card, sir?
We don't have cards.
Okay. Can I have your name and badge number, please?
Fortuna, 8818.
All right. Thank you. I greatly appreciate that.
I would do some further research before you go on a property. Find out.
The officer didn't even tell his name to Lloyd, something they are legally obliged to do so. Despite being rude throughout the encounter, he kept bullying Lloyd, and that's when he decided to give him a lesson in law.
You know, hold on. Before you go and give me the lecture, how about this? Before you come up all hard on somebody, how about before you come up all hard on somebody, you ask them what they're doing?
Josh, just tell me what you're trying to make known to me.
You could ask me simply at the very beginning, very nicely, hey, what are you doing?
Josh, do the research and find out whose property you're on, because you may be breaking the law.
It's public property, I can tell you that.
Stating that as a fact.
I am. I'm stating it as a fact because I like you guys.
Well, now you're using more profanity.
I can use profanity. It's the First Amendment.
No, you can't.
It's the First Amendment. You cannot restrict my speech, not unless it's fighting words. If I use it to emphasize my sentences, I can use it to emphasize my sentences. One man's curse word is another man's lyric.
Shortly after, the officers left the area, leaving Lloyd alone, but not before trying to violate his First Amendment right.
A disorderly conduct situation where you're waking up people and they're offended by your profanity, it can be an issue. Josh, we're going to do the research. We're going to
do the research.
Have a good day.
You too. Well, guys, I got 2 videos out of that. 811-229-G546HY.
Mr. Lloyd was not disturbed any further by the cops as he kept on filming the area. Shortly after this incident, he also filed a complaint against the conduct of this officer. Although the officer may have not violated any of his constitutional rights, but his demeanor throughout the encounter was very aggressive and appalling. Well, that's not the last time a person was harassed while trying to record in public.
You like it?
No, I think you're a nutcase.
Oh, jeez.
How's that?
Okay.
On the 19th of April 2024, First Amendment auditor and YouTuber by the name of Press NH Now went into the Baldwin Town office to conduct a First Amendment audit and to exercise his right to film in public buildings. Shortly after, he encountered 2 officers who appeared a bit tough at first.
How you doing? You guys are the planning board?
No.
Oh.
What are you looking for?
I just saw a sign. Yeah, it says planning board.
What do you want?
Oh, I was just wondering if this was a planning board.
No, I'm code enforcement.
Oh, code enforcement. You a constable or?
No.
Oh, okay. I know some code enforcement.
meets here.
Yeah, okay. All right, cool.
Who exactly are you and what is?
I'm just taking a tour of the building. That's all.
All right.
Yeah. Just huh?
You're taking a tour.
Just taking a tour and.
Why?
Why not? All right. Why not? You work here or?
Yeah.
What do you do? What's your? You're on the plan. I asked you that.
No, you said it's just a planning board meeting and it's not.
Well, no, I was just saying planning.
Planning board meets in this room.
Meets in this
I am
room.
on the planning board.
You are. Okay. Thank you. All right. Cool.
You good?
I think so.
All righty.
Thank you.
Moving forward, the auditor decided to head to the meeting room, but was immediately confronted by the animal control officer, claiming that he was not authorized to be inside.
Just where they must do their meetings. It's kind of an old building. Kind of looks like a school of some sort.
How you doing, man?
Good, good.
This room is actually not open to the public.
Oh, 100% it is, man. 100%. People come in here for meetings, right?
When it's open.
Yeah, it's open. The door's open.
Was it unlocked?
Of course it's unlocked. It should be unlocked.
It wasn't supposed to be unlocked.
Yeah. Oh, well, you guys have your meetings, and there's nothing wrong with that, is there?
No, I just
My-
caught me off guard. I was like, oh, geez. There's
No,
not
no.
usually anybody supposed to be in there.
Oh.
My bad.
The people are supposed to be in there.
The auditor kept filming and decided to go back to where the code enforcement officer, Don Kent, was. But this time, the officer had an unusual reaction to being filmed.
Excuse me, sir. What are you doing now?
The same thing I was doing about 10 minutes ago.
You know what? This office is closed.
I can't hear you.
The office is closed.
Oh, you're closed?
Closed now because I work until next.
The officer appeared confrontational without any reason and even made threats to the auditor. However, the interaction wasn't over yet as he returned to the town clerk's office to complain about it.
Yeah, I'm right here now.
Yeah, he has that right.
He has no right to come on my property.
No, he doesn't have a right.
What are you talking about?
Definitely go in there next.
I didn't say that.
No, he's fine. He's not going nowhere, though.
What are you filming?
He can't. He can only do the. He can only do public places.
You get him to admit that.
Admit what?
You just said you were coming to my house.
You assumed that I was.
You said you were.
I didn't. I don't know. I
Oh,
mean,
you're not going to his house.
I'm not going to answer that question. Why would I?
Well,
You a cop?
No,
What are you?
not a cop.
What's the badge mean?
The auditor never suggested or claimed that he would be going to the officer's home. In fact, he was the one who had deduced this from nowhere. However, he wasn't left alone as he was confronted by a veteran who became increasingly aggressive from the get-go.
Who's this guy?
You'll have to ask him. I don't know who he is. He's just.
I'm just a normal,
What are you
everyday
doing
citizen. Who are you?
I'm just somebody down here
Me?
trying to get two flags, the American flags up on
Beautiful.
107 that are shredded, hanging
Sweet.
up, and nobody takes them down.
Yeah, hopefully not, right? Yeah.
You want something to film, go film them flags up there
Where's that?
on 107.
Who did it? Somebody destroyed them?
No, they're just shredded. They've been up for so long, nobody took them down.
Personal owner, then we can't do anything about that.
It's on private property?
It's private flag. The other one probably is a town one, and I will get
Well,
Alan.
the one up, the further one up is okay.
Well, why would you want to take an American flag down?
It's shredded, man.
Then replace it.
It ain't my flag.
It's everybody's flag.
I don't like it shredded.
Me neither.
Now, are you filming me right now?
I'm recording everything here.
What for?
You never know what's going to happen next.
The veteran appeared very displeased with the auditor filming and unnecessarily escalated the situation.
It's their right, Andy.
I appreciate that.
Where's he go? Who's he with?
I'm with myself. I'm not with anybody.
Is this a private citizen?
It's just a private citizen, man.
What are you filming it for? You going on TV or internet or what?
Maybe. Could be.
What's the badge mean?
I don't know if you want to read it. I'd rather have you guys read it. Oh, don't touch me, please. Appreciate that. I'll hold it up for you, but.
Shiny badge don't grant extra rights.
You like it?
No, I think you're a nutcase.
Oh, jeez.
How's that?
Okay.
Right?
I could say the same about you.
I wouldn't say it too much.
Well, I wouldn't either if I was you.
Okay, guys, come on.
I mean, he's starting this. I'm just responding.
I'm just wondering what you're doing.
Well, I don't think it's any of your business, Andy.
The town clerk had to intervene as she tried knocking some sense into the veteran, who eventually left the place.
I don't think it's any of your business. I don't like your attitude, first of all.
You're going to be on the ground.
I didn't see. Yeah? They're going to threaten me now?
No, I'm not threatening you.
Yeah, it's all right. I'll take care of you. I will. It's probably best you walk away then, huh?
For your own good.
Oh, I will.
You're welcome to.
No.
Yeah.
I know I can, but I'm not going to have people like that putting their hands on me, okay, and then talking.
The auditor continued capturing footage around the building before he saw Officer Kent from earlier, who was leaving the place, and followed him.
Enforcement. Wow. Look at that. Oh, he drives town vehicles, huh?
These public officials acted unprofessionally, but the actions of these next police officers will leave you stunned.
Yeah, I copied the complaint and told me that. This one?
I'm assuming it's this one because of the way the units go.
Can I help you?
Hello, are you, Michael?
Hi, can I help you with something?
Yeah, we're here about a...
And your name?
Officer Rodriguez.
First name?
Jim.
Jim, how are you, Jim? And your name? Please?
Sure.
Sorry, badge number?
What's that?
Badge number,
Okay.
please?
Let's go ahead and talk about the incident that you had out here a few minutes ago.
Don't know what you're talking about.
Okay.
The conversation began calmly, but was about to take a drastic turn when Mr. Franchek decided to go inside his home.
Step down here for me. Yeah, no. Hey!
Whoa, 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 whoa! I didn't do anything. You just came into my house without a warrant.
You're running away from me.
I'm not running away from you.
You just did. Is there any gun in your back pocket? I just want to make sure we're safe.
We're safe.
Okay, come
I'm
on
not
outside.
coming outside.
Can we talk right here?
Sure we can. Jack, come here, record this.
Come on outside.
Record this.
Come outside.
Jack, record this. Grab my phone and record this. Whoa, I'm injured.
Okay, cooperate.
I am cooperating. You're violating my Fourth Amendment right.
Oh, stop. Outside.
You're violating my Fourth Amendment
Hey,
right.
you guys cannot come in here without a
Get the
search
phone.
warrant.
Get the phone.
I'm videoing.
Cooperate.
I'm cooperating. I'm not fighting you.
Outside.
Okay. Enough. I didn't do anything.
The officer went ahead to tase Franchek and forced him out. The officer's body cam had fallen on the floor, and his son came down and started recording the altercation.
You just tased me. me for no reason.
Taser deployed. Stop. Outside.
What are you doing?
Stop. Stop.
What am I being detained for?
Outside.
What am I being detained for?
Just stop resisting.
I'm not resisting. I'm not resisting. No, don't take this phone. Don't take this phone. I'm good. I'm good. I've chilled the whole time. I haven't done anything.
Relax.
I haven't resisted.
Officers.
All I'm trying to do is talk to you.
I am behind my back. This is unbelievable.
No, I know.
This is
They
unbelievable.
walked in the house without a search warrant.
This is unbelievable.
Okay.
It's all on film. Get my camera.
It's on my phone too.
It's on my phone. The whole thing is on film. The whole thing is on film. Jack, follow me and record.
The officers entered the home without any search warrant and arrested Frenchek. Jack, however, showed incredible maturity and kept recording the officers, much to their disgust.
Follow me and record.
Give us space.
I'm not.
Give us space.
Okay.
No, Jack,
What's your space? What's your space?
Jack, record the whole film. Oh, here. Record it. Give us space.
Does this look like enough space?
Camera fell somewhere back there.
What am I doing? You don't twist the handcuffs. You're injuring me. I'm not resisting.
Downey, do not let him in my house.
I'm so calm. And you're resisting.
Close my door. Lock it.
I haven't done anything, bro. You saw that. You saw the whole thing. It's all been recorded.
It is.
I didn't resist.
I know.
I didn't do it. You know. See, he acknowledged that I didn't resist, Jack.
Following his arrest, Mr. Frenchek pleaded his case to another officer, maintaining that he didn't do anything illegal.
Didn't resist.
Well, we asked you to stop, right?
I didn't do anything against your instructions. This guy came into my house without a warrant, without any probable cause.
Let me just talk for a second.
I said, I don't know anything, and he tackled me in my house.
He told you to stop, right?
He did not say anything of the sort.
Officer,
It's all
I
on
heard the
video.
whole thing, and it's on video, so.
It's all on
I know,
video.
it is.
It's all on video.
It is.
Dude, that guy is out of control. I'm filing
Officer,
complaint against him. I
officer.
want him nowhere near me. That guy is crazy.
Officer.
This is me and you, right?
Okay, yeah, I'm fine. Shh. No, he can
No,
talk.
no.
He can talk.
No,
I can
not
talk
what I'm
because
trying
I was
to
in
do.
the
You gonna arrest
situation.
him?
No, I'm not going to arrest you.
Okay, then calm down. Then just what? What?
Well,
He
you want
can
me to talk to you?
He recorded the whole thing. This guy is out of control.
As both of them were talking to the officer, one of the aggressive cops, Officer James Rodriguez, intervened and went on another power trip before another officer attempted to block his view to prevent filming.
Okay.
What's your badge? What's your name?
Step back.
I'm not.
Look, he
I'm
just
on my
touched me.
property.
You can record all you want, but
Another
you're
one,
stepping back
another
right
one.
now.
This guy,
Back.
Hey, don't
Back.
touch me. Stop harassing me.
We're just trying to.
I'm videoing this. Please get out of my personal space.
No.
Yes.
You're not gonna
Get out
interfere
of my
with what we're
personal
doing.
space. This is my property. Please
You're
get
not
out of my
gonna interfere with an arrest.
I'm chill. I've been chill.
You can record all you want, but you're not gonna get close to what they're
I'm
doing.
on my property. Move out of my personal space. Please.
I'm gonna stand right
This
here.
is my personal square. Please move.
I'm gonna stand right here.
Please move. You're in my personal space.
No.
What's your name?
Yeah, I do not need to give you that.
Yeah, you do.
For what reason?
Don't do it.
I know. I'm involved with this, yes. But this guy threatened me and called the cops on you. And what's your badge number?
What's your name?
What's your badge number? Badge number. That says name.
3K12.
Okay.
Now what's your name?
I'm not making any statements.
The 15-year-old was doing an exceptional job, as it was evident that he knew more about the laws than the officers involved. Shortly after, he took Sergeant Thor to a law lesson.
You're not making any statements?
Nope.
Okay, I have the right to identify you. You understand that, right?
Then you can search up my face and you can search up my record.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, you're gonna sit tight for a minute. You're not
Okay.
going anywhere.
I can go in my house if I
No,
want.
you
Am I
can't.
detained?
You're detained.
For what reason? For what? That guy
going
threatening me? Why isn't that guy going to jail? That guy threatened to beat me in his ass. So why aren't you guys arresting him?
That's not the
Why aren't you
information I
attacking? Yeah, he can just lie.
Jack, step back and keep recording.
I'm literally in my space and this guy's just touching me.
I didn't touch you at all.
I have it on video.
After a few minutes, the officers returned to Jack's house to retrieve their body camera. As expected, Jack followed them and made sure to stand up for his right.
Stay back.
I'm going in.
If you try and come past me, you're gonna go on the ground face first. Do you understand me?
Okay, and then I'm gonna file a complaint against
Get
you.
your camera.
Go grab your camera, yes. I'm allowing you to do that, but you cannot walk in my house. I have 3 cops on me and I'm 15 years old. Because you guys intruded my house.
So you were the one driving up and down the street on the motorcycle?
I was on my gas bicycle.
Okay, that's a gas-powered vehicle. You have to have a driver's license.
No, you don't.
Yes, you do.
Not when it's 50cc and you have a permit for it.
Moments later, the officers are seen conversing among themselves that Mr. Frenchek was legally obliged to carry his gun as he didn't brandish it.
Well, if he didn't threaten anyone with it, there's no. I don't
No,
think
it was
there's
just a
any sense of
concern for
trying
me.
Oh no, absolutely.
but I don't think there's any reason to try writing a warrant to get in the house.
No.
We'll identify him through him. I'll just do TLO or whatever.
Okay.
And then the friend, I've got his information. Their statements, I couldn't care less because they're not cooperative.
I'll just refer it to the juvenile courts. If they want to screen him for charges, great. And if they
For
don't,
rallying the motorcycles or whatever.
yeah. I mean, I doubt that goes anywhere, but you know. To be honest, all I would have done is talk to everybody, and it's a he said, she said. I would have written it up and said, "Here's the report."
That works.
And then he does this garbage. So I'm going to arrest him for failure to obey a lawful command, resisting, disorderly.
Yeah, disorders. That's good because it got her attention too.
The officers realized that Franchek had committed no illegal actions warranting his arrest. Despite this, rather than releasing him and offering an apology, they persisted in creating charges against him.
Okay, and I'm filing a what's caught on him because he touched me when I did nothing.
Okay. Do
I
you,
mean,
want, do you want to have a actual conversation?
Where is he going?
To Summit County Jail.
So, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm more than willing to talk to you, but I'm not going to play the stupid games. Okay.
You kind of are.
Okay, we're done.
Okay. Can I have the case number right now?
Huh?
Can I have where?
You can give it to your dad.
No, right now. I need to hear.
Okay,
Tell you what, you can go in the house, you can do whatever, but we're done with you guys.
Okay.
You guys aren't being cooperative. We'll leave it at that.
We're being cooperative. We just told you.
Once again, Sergeant Thor and Officer Rodriguez were caught on camera as they tried to bring up charges against Mr. Franchek.
I turn into something, he's gonna get you known. So I'm gonna do the sup on how the kid was being in, how I checked his cuffs. Like his cuffs were tight, he has big wrists. You haven't clicked like once or twice in. You can't click him anymore. What do you do?
Right. Yeah.
Anyway, you gotta take him, and then what are you gonna do? Resisting, disorderly,
failure to identify,
failure to.
and then I'm going to look up the having a handgun in a dispute. It might not fly, it might fly, I don't know.
We never found a gun. We got the witness statement.
Right.
But you look that up if you want. That's be my guess.
Yeah, I'll look it up.
The officers then proceeded to take Michael Franchek to the police station, where he was charged with failure to obey, resisting arrest, and disorderly conduct. However, the case was soon passed on to the Salt Lake Municipal Court, which decided to file 2 misdemeanors against Mr. Franchek. On the other hand, the Park City Police Department conducted an internal investigation into the matter and found that Officer Rodriguez and Sergeant Thor had violated departmental policy. As a result, the entire department underwent First Amendment law training, and both Thor and Rodriguez were subsequently fired from their position. Mr. Franchek also decided to file a lawsuit against the officers, and the city's seeking over $900,000 in damages. These cops couldn't control their egos, but even their actions pale in front of what this next officer did.
It's done. It's done.
All right.
David, just go up. Go up.
On March 29, 2020, a homeowner contacted the Monroe County Sheriff's Office to report a noise complaint. A couple of deputies responded to the complaint and arrived at the house where the noise was coming from. Even from down the street, the officers could hear the music. However, as they approached the homeowner, they were in for a surprise.
I'm all right. Getting complaints about the noise.
I'm not turning it down.
You're not turning it down?
No, sir.
Why not?
All right, here you go. Just called the cops on me 3 times.
Okay.
My kids are out here today, 7 o'clock. Swimming in the pool, listening to music. I have a decibel meter on my phone. It's under the county ordinance, as it is right now.
Okay, there's no county orders for a decibel, so I don't know where
Yeah, it is. If you look
No,
at
it's
the county
not.
code for noise complaints, it has to be under 75 decibels.
No, it's not.
All right, I looked it up last week.
Well, I'm telling you it's not.
Well, I'm telling you there's a county ordinance because I called the
And
county
I'm
guy.
telling you that you're disturbing the peace of this neighbor. So
She disturbed
are you
my
an
kid.
FWC officer?
Yeah.
Okay, so you know that you cannot disturb someone's natural way of living. You know you can't do
So
that,
when
right?
her speaker is on my fence line at
Did you
720,
call us?
at 720, no, because I'm not a f***ing catty little bitch like her.
The homeowner was identified as David Robinson, an officer specialist with Florida's Fish and Wildlife Commission. Despite having 13 years of experience at his job, the officer seemed to have no respect for his badge.
Sir, I'm asking you to come here again. I'm not going to say it again.
No.
I'm asking you to come here, sir. Sir, I am asking you to come here.
She has been f***ing rude today.
I
don't care.
am giving you-
I'm on my private property, enjoying my Friday. I don't care.
Sir, I'm asking you to come here. I'm not going to tell you again. Right now, I'm asking you to stay right here because I'm talking to you, okay?
Well, I'm telling you what she did today.
Well, I'm telling you, you are an FWC officer, and I don't understand
want my
why would I need your badge?
You can have it right now.
Well, if you want to quit, that's on you. I can't do anything about that.
Well, when
but I'm
she
just
has her
asking you.
music up until 10 o'clock blaring that loud on my
call
property line, why? I'm not that kind of person.
The neighbor had complained that David and his family had been blasting loud music despite the neighbor's consistent complaints. David, on the other hand, never appeared to accept his mistake and kept debating with the deputy.
Now, if they did do that to your kids, then if your wife would have called me, I would have came and did the same exact thing, and you know that. So that's what I'm saying. If there are,
We should have called the cops on them today.
Yeah, we should have, but
That's
I'm
what
not. So get your decibel meter out, write us a ticket.
Hold on, they said there's not one.
I know.
Not a decimal reader.
No, I know. Well, I know that, but
Well, your husband doesn't know that because he keeps saying it's a decimal reader.
no, I know that. We have it on our phone, though.
No,
I'm going back in. I'm going back in. I'm mouthy. Thank you for what you do. Hey, yep.
There you go.
I'm a nurse too.
I'm just telling you what I
Police officer.
read. What I read online.
Thank you.
No
Thank you.
What I read
Okay,
online
bye.
was that they have to have a decimal meter, and as long as it's under 75 decibels.
And the decimal is for businesses, like weddings. It's not for.
Because I called the county and I asked if I could get a permit to have a party. And they said, no, you can't. You can just as long as you're from. This is what I swear to God. I called Largo, whoever at the county.
The deputies repeatedly asked the officer to just lower the volume, and they'd be out of there without even giving him a ticket. Despite this, the officer's ego prevented him to take the sensible course of action.
Especially with kids. I don't play about kids. I got kids. So
Yeah,
I don't.
my two daughters and my granddaughter were out here trying to swim in the pool at 7:20.
My point.
And they had a lot lower, and the music was all the way on this side of the house. That's why my wife went inside because she was fed up with it. But they don't live here, so they called me, and I came home, and I was like, turn your music down, let me see where
By
it's
you
coming.
being an FWC officer, if you would have called and said, look, I'm at work. Hey, can one of you guys go out there and handle this while I'm at work? You think we wouldn't have came over and handled this situation for you?
I mean, I haven't met you guys ever, but I've met plenty of, I know plenty of
So
other
you know, and it's vice versa. If I have a problem, I'd have called one of you guys. So it's the same exact thing. If they do that,
it's just, I mean, the whole point was, like, when I literally got home, it was, the music was turned down, and there was
Negative. The
this
mother
blaring
gave
loud,
us his
and then
name
right
and
at
his
10,
phone number,
they turned it
and
off.
he keeps hanging up on us to try to call him.
After minutes of persistence and talking, Officer David finally agreed to lower the volume of his music. Satisfied by this, the officers left his house.
are you at work? Call me. I don't have no problem coming over. Especially if she pointing the speaker towards your house like that.
I mean, I took the picture so I could show you, because I knew you guys were going to come tonight.
Yeah.
I mean, that's...
Yeah, like I say, just call. I mean, I understand what's going on. Just call. Okay?
Yes, sir.
I appreciate your help, sir.
You guys have a good night.
All right.
The deputies then headed over to the neighbor who had initially made the call and realized that both of them had had previous fights on the speaker's volume.
Today we got so frustrated.
Yeah.
She finally bought one of those devices that they had, and we played it for till 9:45 to see if they could get the message.
But see, like, I also printed out the county ordinance for him because he was blurting out an ordinance to me that's not even a real county ordinance.
Yeah, he thinks it's after a certain time, which we thought too.
Yes,
to be
it's
honest
not.
with you.
It's at any time.
Okay. I mean, after my nephew died, I had my sister come over the following weekend. She was all upset. She was crying all the time. I had to put up with this while she was grieving. You know, it's not just that. It's just because they played music that has profanity in it.
Yeah.
When our grandchildren come, he actually has come out naked to the front yard where I've been walking the dogs and I've been coming in, and he's naked and he's turned around. Yeah, so we have to bring him inside so they don't have to hear that.
If that happens,
Okay.
if you have your phone, you can take a picture.
Yeah.
Okay.
If that happens, take a picture.
Because he said to me, I'm naked. And I said, I don't care as long as you lower the music. Just lower the music. It's really, I don't care what they do as long as...
It appeared as if Officer David had made life hell for his neighbor. However, despite this, the deputies left the area thinking that the matter is resolved. But just an hour later, the concerned neighbor called the cops again, complaining that the music had gone louder once again. This time, the deputies also found out that David had sent a threatening message to his neighbor.
What's his name? Really, if this is going to be if this is how you want to be, get ready for the fireworks. That's what he texted.
Listen, is my music loud? Is my music loud? No.
It is.
No, we turn it down.
He just told me I could leave it this loud. I have not touched it since you left.
We turned it down since you left.
I've not touched it since you left.
David,
relax.
Hey, yo,
David,
no.
can you tell your wife to go
I
to
got
the
you on
back,
video.
sir?
I got them on video for earlier.
Bro,
Go.
David,
I turned it down.
come here,
Give us a
David. Let me
ticket
talk to you.
if you want to.
David, we want to talk to you.
That's fine.
It's not gonna.
Ma'am,
Dave, we need to talk with you. Candace, just 1 second.
David,
talk to me.
I'm trying to talk to you, David. Okay.
Meanwhile, the deputies also contacted David's supervisor, who asked the officers to do what they needed to do because he was off duty at this point. And now the deputies had to face a bigger resistance in the shape of David's wife.
Stop.
David, listen.
Quiet! We're talking to him. Get out of here. Walk away.
I'm gonna leave too. This is
You know
waste of
what?
leave. You're gonna talk to my wife that way. I'm leaving.
This is his night off. It's my night off. Yo.
Hello.
Tell him to calm down. I'll talk to you, Sarge.
I'm not telling. Listen
My
to
day
me.
off. My husband's day off.
David.
Sorry.
David.
It's not loud. David.
David.
Go.
You can hear the music
David.
from the road, David.
I can't help that. I turned it down like you asked me to.
That is louder than what I came back.
No, it's
David.
not.
Yes, it is, David. I'm telling you it is.
Well, I'm gonna walk back here right now.
Well, right now, hello, right now,
You crossed the line.
right now, David, right now, you can't walk away because right now, this is a criminal investigation now. So now I'm telling you, don't leave.
No, now it's a criminal investigation.
Yes, yes, it is.
Exactly.
Disturbing the peace.
Over here.
The music was undeniably louder than before, and if the situation wasn't tense already, David's grown-up daughter arrived, adding much more complexity to the situation.
But what are we doing? What are we doing? We just
I've been here before. Did we have a problem? We didn't. All right, so listen.
So what?
And the music is loud than what I came back here for. I can hear the music from the road.
We
Listen,
just
listen.
He came here and it was loud. I said,
I got a camera right here.
Okay, we were just out here.
Ma'am,
You said it was fine.
the music is too loud.
Okay, I understand that. Okay, but why are you gonna make us write you a ticket?
write me the ticket because I want to go to court over it.
Listen, ma'am.
I do.
Listen.
Ticket. Write me a ticket.
Listen. This is where it's gonna go, okay? Because once you get a couple infractions, okay, you know what disturbing the peace is?
You're gonna give it to my wife because I ain't gonna come up here anymore.
I'm gonna give it to. You're the owner of the house.
She is. Thank you.
Okay, well then you want your wife to go to jail over this?
What's going on? Everything was fine. I'm inside. That officer just said it was fine. The music is fine.
Yeah.
We're going in.
We're going in.
Go.
Thank you for
No,
all your
no.
duty.
You
Go
are not
fight
going in.
coronavirus.
Go on to bed.
Thank you.
You are not going in.
No, we're going in.
No, you're not. I'm telling you, you're not.
We're going to bed.
No, you're not.
No, we need your ID.
I have to work tomorrow. No, I have to work tomorrow.
Well, she's getting the ticket, and we just told you what you're in violation
That's fine.
of.
Warrant, good night. Thank you.
Warrant.
Okay.
Go. I am going to bed. I have to work in the morning. Come on.
The deputies tried to remind David about his job, but he had a shocking reaction to it, claiming that he doesn't care about his job at all.
Once we
We're
issue
already
her the
paying a ticket. I'm gonna stay
and
up
the music
all
is
night.
turned off, then that's it. But if you want to keep going, then every time we have to come
Keep
back,
going.
we'll write
Well,
another
I'm going to
ticket.
keep going.
After
Who are
that.
the other officers?
I'm supposed to work in the morning, but I'm going to keep going.
We called
They
them
not.
too.
Yeah,
I'm supposed
they
to
all.
send
They work
medical
tomorrow.
supplies to 18 states, but that's fine. I didn't
Called
go.
them too.
That's fine.
Switching back on.
That's
And
fine.
unfortunately, I've got to call your FWC guys.
That's fine.
Who? Call my cap. I don't care. I told you you can have
Really?
a fucking
His
truck.
job is.
They tried to
Okay.
file
I
a
knew at
third-degree
this
warrant
point.
on me for a felony. So
I knew.
you can have that truck and take it. I give two fucks that job.
It's done.
All right.
David, just go up. Go up.
He can't.
David, I don't understand, man.
Bro, I don't care about that job, bro.
Okay.
But I have
I
video
don't understand, man.
before
I'm
what
just
happened.
They tried to
Before
fucking
what
have me arrested
happened.
for a third-degree felony. I went through 6 months.
Now, I told you.
That's not.
The officers kept going back and forth with David's family, and it seemed like they were just not ready to listen to anything as his wife kept blabbering nonsense.
I'm telling
For
you.
something minor,
This is what I'm
really?
telling you. I
Well,
can't
don't
do
care.
anything.
That's fine. That's fine.
Okay.
Because I'm not going to call police for stupid because there's a coronavirus. There's people dying. People need ventilators.
You know that.
I know
You're a
this.
nurse.
Dude, I'm a nurse. I am trying to get medical supplies to 8 fucking states. I'm going to call the police on Really? Really?
And I turned it down and did the same thing, and he said, hey, I'm cool with it.
I'm cool if you blast it, but it's not up to me.
I understand that, but when he says, hey, the music's good, I'm sitting in the hot tub having my last drink, and then 4 of you guys show up.
Everything ends.
When he literally told me,
That's fine.
I get it.
everything's good.
Listen, I get it, okay? And
That's fine.
I get that.
Once again, the officers offered the family an easy way out. He asked them to just turn the music off, and they won't even get a ticket. Luckily, they all agreed to it and brought an end to this painful talk.
So here's the deal, okay?
All right.
Are you willing to turn the music down or turn it off at this point?
I'm gonna shut it off at this point.
Now, Miss Candace, look. Okay?
Yeah.
We're gonna have to do a report on it, okay?
That's fine.
But I'm not gonna issue you a court date, okay?
That's fine.
All right. As long as.
And I appreciate that.
Listen, as long as I don't have to come back out.
Dude.
As long as you turn the music off, okay?
That's fine.
We're not gonna have to. I don't want to issue a ticket. I don't want to issue a court date over music. It's dumb.
Yep.
We all agree here that
We all
this
agree.
is dumb.
We all agree.
Okay, but it's
Should we
something.
do a dance?
It's something that we have to do. Okay.
Listen.
So look, Miss Candace. As long as you turn the music off, no ticket.
We're going to bed.
No court date. Nothing. Okay.
Turn it down. We're going to bed. No, shut it off. No.
Now look.
We're going to bed.
Now look.
No. Soon the officers calmed them down, and David went back inside his home. The cops went to have a little talk with the concerned neighbors before they left the area. However, David's behavior and remarks throughout the encounter were disturbing. And on September 23rd, 2020, he was relieved of his law enforcement duties and placed on administrative leave. A month later, Officer David was fired from the job. Surprisingly, this is not the last time a police officer was owned by a citizen.
Don't talk to me like that. Yeah, I know I'm all set. You're dismissed.
First Amendment auditor and YouTuber Sean Paul Reyes decided to conduct a First Amendment audit of the Bridgeport City Hall in Connecticut. Just as he entered the building, he encountered a police officer.
Hey, how you doing, man?
You're the one alarming the lady at the front desk?
Oh, I don't know. What's your name?
Rodriguez.
Rodriguez, 490?
Yeah.
Cool, man. Nice to meet you. No,
Just taking a little stroll?
Yeah, just taking a little stroll. Working on a story for the on the Bridgeport City.
All right.
Working on a story. That's all. I was asking this young lady over here some questions. She didn't seem like she wanted to answer them for me. Do you know what police overtime is?
Yeah, that's the outside overtime office, as you can see right there.
Okay. Well, I don't know. I've never heard of that before.
That's where our
I'm not from here.
Our outside overtime office.
Outside overtime office. What kind of job
companies
functions?
hire us to do road work.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Okay, got you. They hire the police to do road work. Interesting. Never heard of that before.
In our city, it is.
Very interesting.
So you're good?
Yeah, I'm good. Thanks, man.
The officer didn't appear confrontational, but just as Sean was strolling down the lobby, another employee stopped and asking him to leave.
Yeah, there is a reason.
Like a movie? What are you doing?
Yeah, I'm working on. I'm gathering content for a story. Nothing to worry about.
What is it?
I'm gathering content for a story.
Well, you
Nothing
have
to worry
ask
about.
permission for that.
No, I don't.
Yes.
No, I don't.
Why do you say that?
Because this is a public building. I'm a member.
understand.
I'm a member of the public. So that means I can come in here and film whenever I want, whenever you're open.
Well, it's Max Perez. He makes appointment and he comes around with the person.
Who is that?
Movies, when they do anything.
Yeah,
Max Perez.
who is he? I don't know him.
He works on 99 First.
Oh, okay. What does he work for, the mayor or something?
He works? No.
Like public relations or
Yeah, stuff like that.
something like that. Yeah. I mean, I could call him, but I decided not to today because I'm just gathering content quietly for my story. That's it.
All right. If somebody, everybody's complaining, they want to know what's going on.
I told them all, same thing I told as you.
The woman had no clue about the public filming laws and went over to complain to Officer Mendy, who came out very aggressively and targeted Sean.
All right, they're a little concerned. They're calling.
Yeah,
they don't want you recorded.
Can I get your name and badge number, please?
You see it right here, so they need you to leave the building.
Yeah, can you just tell me your name and badge? So I don't want to butcher your name or anything like that. I would appreciate it.
Okay? They want you to leave the building, sir.
Okay. And your body camera's on, sir?
I'm going to turn it on right now because it seems like you want to get into it.
No, I don't want to get into anything. Okay. So, Mendez, 252, right?
Yes, it is.
Can I just explain to you what I'm doing here? I would like to do that.
Okay.
So we can de-escalate, because it seems like you want to escalate. So, I'm here gathering content for a story. I'm working on a story. I'm exercising a First Amendment right. I'm engaging in a constitutionally protected activity. If you interfere with that today, you will be held liable for it.
Sean very politely explained to Officer Mendez what was the purpose of the visit, but the officer ignored his story and kept on escalating the matter.
So
I have no problem with that. They want you to leave. Can
I speak to a supervisor?
Okay, we can speak outside. Come on.
Yeah.
Let's go outside.
Are you whoa, real quick. I don't want to get into a big thing with you. Are you telling me to step outside as a lawful order, that if I don't step outside I'll be arrested?
Yes, because they don't want you recording here, so they're already First Amendment or not First Amendment. They can
So
you're telling
me to leave the building. No, listen, I just want to make it very clear. You want me to leave the building?
You want to speak to the supervisor, you said, right?
Yes, I do.
So we're going to speak outside. We're going to go outside.
I could wait for him here, but if you're telling me, you're telling me under the threat of arrest.
Yes.
Okay.
You got to go outside.
Okay. Under threat of arrest, I'll go outside. Not a problem. No need to violate my rights here today.
Sean was ultimately removed from the building as the officer waited for a sergeant to appear. However, shortly he realized his mistake and discovered that Sean had every right to film inside the building. Officer Mendez had to do a walk of shame, and Sean made sure to let him know his mistake.
You can't turn a constitutionally protected activity into a crime, sir. Mendez, you gonna stop interfering with my constitutionally protected activity? Excuse me?
Listen, you're all set, my man.
Excuse me?
You're all set.
Excuse me?
You are set.
Don't talk to me like that.
You're all set.
Don't talk to me like that. Who do you think you are? Don't talk to me like that. Yeah, I know I'm all set.
Finally, let's look at a scenario where an officer's corrupt actions are exposed in real time by his own boss.
So they don't say that I jaywalked.
The loud music woke up the entire neighborhood, yet the police officers kept on blasting it. Even though the man filming the video called out the cops for blasting the loud music at night, the arrogant police officers refused to budge and kept on playing the music.
You guys get paid to listen to music and stand around?
After some time, Jonathan Ryan Hernandez, a local city councilor, appeared and asked the police officers about the situation involving the music.
Have respect for the neighbors. Put the music down. Yeah, it's a major problem. Yeah. Let's tell them. Come on.
It is. I'm trying to go to bed.
Hey, what's going on?
Turn the music down. I want to go to bed. What's the music for?
Hey, what's going on?
Well,
What's going on? Have some respect, Corporal. Have some respect, Corporal. You're in our neighborhood. This ain't your neighborhood. Have some respect. Exactly. Why they're recording, like playing loud music for like that?
What is going on here, guys?
Tell them to have respect.
Guys, what's going on with the music here?
Tell them to have respect.
What's going on with the music here? What was that, sir? What's going on with the music here? Nothing, sir, which is,
Upon asking the reason for playing the music so loud, Hernandez was informed by an officer that it was because the person filming them wasn't allowing them to carry out their investigation.
Not letting us conduct our investigation. Why are you playing Disney music? Why? Yes. Okay.
He's lying to you. He's lying to you.
Why are you doing it? Why? Yes. Because it would be copyright infringement for you.
Because he knows I have a YouTube channel.
So you're using our resources? No, I'm not using our resources. I'm using my phone. No, we're paying you on tax dollars. Okay. Okay. Do you know who I am? I know who you are. No, you do. I do. Now I did recognize you. What do I do? What do I do? You're a city council person. Absolutely. Yes, you are. And this is my district. Yes. I apologize. You're not going to conduct yourself like that in front of my neighbors? I apologize. Apologize to him. I apologize, Mr. Police. Now get back in your car and do your job properly. I am. Please. Okay. I'm embarrassed. Okay. That this is how you're treating my neighbors. There's children here. Have some respect for my community. Do you live here? Do I live in Santa Ana? No, I don't.
When Hernandez asked about the music again, the officer said that it was because they were worried about copyright violation.
Well, maybe you should treat us with respect. I do. You wouldn't live here, but my people live here, brother. Please treat them with respect. There's kids that need to go to school. Okay. There's people that are working, and you chose to use our taxpayer dollars to disrespect a man with your music. That's childish, sir. Okay, I apologize again. Yes. Okay. Thank you. So I will stay here until you guys. Okay. What are you guys doing? You're still conducting an investigation. The vehicle happened to be a stolen vehicle. That's what you're doing for a stolen vehicle. Why don't we just walk in there? What do you mean? I mean, we're closing the streets down here. We're not closing the streets, sir. What's the purpose of the Disney music then? What do you mean? You're playing Disney music and you just said pause on that? Oh. What? So there's a small...
I have a First Amendment right as well.
You do, absolutely.
And he's on record that he violated last time as well.
The officer apologizes to the council member, but Hernandez tells the officer to apologize to the individual filming also, which he does.
So is everything okay here? Is there anything that we should have? No, I turned it on. I realized it. Okay.
You see, another violation.
So is everything okay here? Because there's a lot of neighbors that are concerned. Like I said, I apologize. Okay. I realize my mistake. Okay. Good. Thank you. No problem. Thank you.
And he sounded all dramatic. I wasn't interfering, okay? I came after the fact.
These guys, I understand.
And I have it on video.
I'm here to approach him. No, I'm not. Thank you guys. There's an incident that happened here, and they're going to do their job as best they could. I want to make it very clear that, you guys are going to respect our neighbors. We don't want to get in the way of you guys doing your job properly, but I just haven't addressed the noise that was happening.
Hernandez proceeds to calmly and politely talk with the cop, explaining his duties and responsibilities as a police officer.
Okay, like I said, okay? I realize I made a mistake, sir. Absolutely. I apologize. I didn't know it was a rule, so... All right, so we're gonna go this way then. Okay.
Thank you, council member. I've been dealing with these guys by myself.
You're not alone.
These guys do this all the time. All the time. If you tell him what's in the First Amendment, he won't know it. He won't know it.
Turn your camera off. I'll talk to you privately.
He won't know it if you tell him what's in the First Amendment.
I'll talk to you privately.
And he took an oath to the Constitution.
So I'll talk to you off camera.
Okay.
I'll be right.
All right. Thank you.
The police department declared in a statement released on April 6th that they are looking into the officer who played the music that is protected by copyright. Well, this isn't the last time cops were schooled by someone a few pay grades above them.
Do not touch me, dude.
I'm not touching you.
Do not touch me.
I put my hand right in front of that camera.
Back off.
In July of 2021, an auditor was recording a video on public property in Bethune, South Carolina, when a police officer approached and asked him to stop filming without giving the auditor any valid reason.
I would suggest you put that camera away and you need to move on down because I got people complaining. Sir, I need you to move off the premises or I'm gonna have to call somebody. Because you cannot be on the premises. I need for you to stop recording, sir. You need to move it on down the road because you can't be recording here. You don't want to listen, so I guess I'm calling.
The safety officer kept on insisting that the auditor move from the private property, even though the auditor was clearly standing on a sidewalk.
Sir, I need for you to leave off the property now. Because you cannot be recording out here. Move it on down the road.
Set them on our property. I'm a crazy lady. Last time I checked, that's a sidewalk.
Even though she hadn't asked any questions in the first place, the officer could be heard saying that the auditor was not answering her questions as she called for backup.
I guess she hasn't called 911 yet.
Not giving me any kind of explanation. He's not even saying a thing. And he's steady videotaping cars coming in, and he's steady.
Anything I can see in public.
Videotaping vehicles coming in, and videotaping me, and I've asked him nicely 2 or 3 times and told him to leave.
It's like backup has a rat.
As soon as the backup safety officer showed up, he started yelling and harassing the auditor to turn off the camera.
Sir, you got to cut that camera off. What do you say you're doing? You got to cut that camera off now. Vicky, call 911. Get the police here.
She informed me, Daddy.
Holy! Look at this tyrant right here. You're on private property. You got to cut that camera off, and you got to leave.
First of all, this is a sidewalk. This is not private property.
That's not the sidewalk. This plant owns all the way to where those trucks are parked.
How come there's houses that are down there?
Because that's other private property. Cut the camera off.
I'm not gonna cut it off. You're in my face. Do not touch me, dude.
I'm not touching you.
Do not touch me.
I'm putting my hand right in front of that camera.
Back off.
You are trespassing.
Let me ask you something. Where are the trespassing signs?
We don't need them.
Where are the Do not come near me. You need to back off.
You do not have to have a trespassing sign.
I'll have a civil conversation, but you tell this maniac to back off.
Well, first of all, we're not going to do name calling.
The auditor retaliated to the officer's accusation of trespassing by saying that he was merely on the sidewalk and asked to see the trespassing sign.
Okay, he does not need to be get up in my face.
He's not a maniac. He's not a man, but you cannot record here because this is private property. Police are on the way.
Can you please show me where the trespassing is?
We don't have to show you. South Carolina says private property is private property. We do not have to post it.
So what is your reason for recording?
I'm out in public right now. I'm doing a documentary on your facility.
On what authorization?
I don't need authorization.
Yes, you do.
It's called the First Amendment, sir.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. It's called the First Amendment. Have you ever heard of freedom of press? Freedom of press. Have you ever heard of that?
Who do you work for?
I don't answer those type of questions.
Well, you have to leave.
Then you got to leave.
Okay, how about this?
You show me
the trespassing signs and I'll leave.
There are no trespassing signs.
So there is
the state of South Carolina says private property is private property.
Show me where your property lines are.
All
property
I checked
is
the GIS survey.
posted.
Do you know the GIS survey?
I know what the GIS survey.
Okay, I checked
I'm
the
not
property
stupid.
lines. I checked the property lines.
Then
Your
go-
property line starts right here.
When the auditor told the officer about his rights under the First Amendment, the officer had nothing to say.
You've come very close to me.
Have I touched you?
You've come very close.
Have I touched you?
You've come close.
Have I touched you?
You've come close.
Have I touched you?
Do you not understand me?
So who do you work for? You work for a different company or something? Or something?
I just came here to do a little story. It's my First Amendment right to be out in public.
Can I help you do the story? I can help you do the story if you want.
Well, first of all,
First off, you get get authorization from plant.
I don't need authorization.
Yes,
you
you
need
do.
to be quiet. I don't need no authorization
No, I have the right.
to be out in public
I have the
and
right.
record.
My First Amendment right says I have a right to my opinion and to voice my opinion.
And I have the right to voice my opinion and stand on a public sidewalk and record whatever I can see in public.
Get him, Rodney.
So
can we have a civil conversation? Okay. First of all,
so what are we doing?
If I'm trespassing, I'm more than willing to leave.
You are, because this is property. Our property lines.
Could I please see where it says private property?
Our property lines do go from here to there because we rent this property because we rent those buildings.
You rent this sidewalk right
The ignorant security officer refused to listen to what the auditor was trying to say and continued to pester him.
Can we go over this sign real quick?
What's the purpose of this?
Because the sign will actually say the city on it if you do own it.
So I still want to know you. I'm still trying to have a civil conversation, but I need to know.
Do you own this property right here?
That's private property of the owners over there. I don't
Okay, I'll be on this side then. Yeah, right here, buddy. You don't own this.
You have to talk to the owner.
Right there.
So
that's proof right there.
My question is,
you guys are dismissed.
I'm trying to be civil. So what is this about? I'm just asking. I'm just curious to know.
I'm doing a story on your plant right now.
What I can help. Let me help you.
I do First Amendment audits. That guy came out very aggressively. I don't know why.
If you want me to answer some questions, I'll be glad to help you. That's what I'm saying. I'm just trying to help you.
You say this is a private road. How come this is owned by the city?
This is owned by those homes. This land is owned by those folks.
No, they do not own this sign. The city does. Can I show you something?
The auditor even took on the role of a teacher and started teaching the security officers about our First Amendment rights. But the officers refused to listen to him.
You're a liar.
That is not owned by the.
You're a liar. I never said this was. I'm not stepping foot on that property.
But you are.
This is a sidewalk, my guy. There's two sides of the road.
So you don't understand how property is owned in South Carolina.
Can I show you something? I educated him real quick. Could you come over here?
You didn't.
No, but let me tell you something.
Look at that sign right there, sir.
You
That's
shut
owned
your
by the
mouth
city.
a minute and let me explain South Carolina law to you. In South Carolina, the property line actually does go out to the middle of the street.
Actually goes back there.
It goes to the middle.
I'm being generous, and I'm not even on your property. Your property line begins right there.
If the plant owns this property right here,
your bushes,
the property line
extend out.
Oh, you don't know doodly squat.
So I don't understand what's the reasoning for the.
I don't understand how you guys own this.
But you weren't answering our question.
How do you own this right here? Let's see if this is city.
The security officer called for the security manager, who arrived at the scene and shocked the auditor with what he had to say.
All right, guy.
Thanks, man.
Just respect our privacy, our property, and we'll respect yours.
They called, so I'm just gonna wait.
That's fine.
I'll let the cops know I talked to.
I'll hang out with you.
Okay, cool, man.
Yeah. It's as long as you're over here, and I'll keep them over there. People just they have no idea what our rights are and are not. Anymore.
Yeah.
So I think everyone needs to take a minute and read the laws, read your rights, read your Constitution, because there's a whole lot of stuff in there that people don't know. There's a whole lot of stuff that people think's in there that's not.
Exactly.
So that's why we have leadership, and that's why we're here.
You can clearly tell.
Nobody that was over here is in leadership here.
Yeah, and no worries on that, man.
And so, if I'm going to be safety, if I'm going to be security, then I've got to know what I'm doing.
That's 100%,
doing
man.
anybody any justice. So.
Maybe one of your buddies told me to come out here because he knows what a good job you do, man. He's like, man, they're not going to get him. He's not going to get him.
I'm that guy, though, man.
He's like, damn, I was 5 minutes too late. No, that's cool though, man.
These videos are a testament to the power of citizens who know their rights and aren't afraid to stand up against corruption. Remember, accountability starts with each of us. If you enjoyed today's cases, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more content that shines a light on justice. Stay vigilant, stay informed, and always stand up for what's right.